also talking about things overseas. The president has taken a dramatic step to get President Zelenskyy of Ukraine to begin talks on a ceasefire with Russia. Yesterday, President Trump put all U.S. aid to Ukraine on hold. They're calling it a pause. U.S. military aid for Ukraine is critical as they fight a war that Vladimir Putin started 3 years ago now. Imtiaz Tyab is in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, with more on all this. Imtiaz, I can't imagine the mood there this morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, a lot of nerves and a lot of uncertainty. Good morning, Tony. Well, a Ukrainian official has told CBS News the Trump administration's suspension of military aid to Ukraine gives the country only around 6 months before it starts running short of vital ammunition, as the White House continues to pile pressure on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy to pursue peace with Russian leader Vladimir Putin.
We will feel it in the future.
Following Friday's Oval Office shouting match heard around the world,
don't tell us what we're going to feel.
The nightmare scenario for Ukraine has been revealed. President Trump has announced the U.S. would pause billions of dollars in military assistance to the Zelenskyy government.
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe.
The revelation has sent shockwaves across the war-battered country as Ukrainian morning shows broke the news.
President США Donald Trump.
Mikhailo Podolyak is a top advisor to President Volodymyr Zelenskyy.
Can Ukraine defeat Russia without the support of the U.S. and President Trump?
What I can say for sure is that Ukraine will still fight. But I will ask you a question. Would the U.S. be okay to stay on the sidelines when we need to stop Russian aggression? And what does Russia want to do? It wants to destroy the world that was built by previous American administrations. It's a world these Ukrainian soldiers say they're trying to defend. We were at a military trauma ward in Kyiv for those injured on the battlefield, where we met Alexei, a grandfather and volunteer soldier in his 50s who was being treated for shrapnel wounds to his leg and hips from a Russian shelling. Alexei also suffered a war injury to his arm a year ago and still went back to fight.
So you're going to keep fighting no matter what?
Of course, he says, for the sake of my granddaughter.
And as Ukrainian leaders grapple with what to do next, they will no doubt increasingly turn to European partners who already provide just over 50% of the military assistance Ukraine receives as Russia's war rages on. Overnight, the Kremlin launched major drone strikes on the cities of Sumy and Odessa. Tony.
Imtiaz Tyab for us in a nervous Ukraine this morning. Imtiaz, thank you very much.